Hey everybody, Cinemasic this here again to talk to you about what I bought and what I watched today. And I'm back in the old cinema library, the very empty looking cinema library. Everything is slowly making the way over to the new library, which I'll be shooting in hopefully somewhat soon. Seeing how, depending on how things go, I hope to be shooting in there a lot more very soon. But in the meantime, we'll just have to put up with a very blank background. So let's get down to what I bought when I watched today. I do have a pretty quick update for you today, as I only got one title and I actually watched 5 titles today, but it's all from the same show, so I'm only going to talk about it as the show. So, somewhat quick update, but I definitely got some cool stuff to show you. The only title I got today actually came in the mail from one of my viewers named Tattling76. Check out his YouTube channel down below. He's a great guy, just decided to send me a VHS tape, and I'm very happy about what he sent me. And here it is, and I already know what's in here, not because I opened it up, but because he'd already told me what he was going to send me. And that was the Dinosaurs. Flesh on the Bones. This here is the 4th VHS tape in a set of 4 that I actually have 3 of. As you guys know, a couple days ago I bought 3 of these VHS tapes and I was missing the 4th one. And when you put them together, they make a pretty cool mural, so I was definitely bummed out that I only had 3 out of the 4. Next thing I know, I'm getting a message saying, hey, I came across the 4th VHS tape, I'm going to send it to you. So I was very happy to get that email, very happy to get this in the mail. I guess he sent it next day because it showed up to... He only sent me that message yesterday, and it actually came today already in the mail. And I also noticed something else. An Amazon receipt, and the fact that it seems to have come from New Chapter Recycling Inc., which makes me wonder, did you actually get this for me off of Amazon? Because if you did that, that is so cool of you. I thought maybe you came across this in a pawn shop or a Goodwill or something like that and just happened to pick it up and be really cool, just being nice doing that for me. But if you actually ordered this off of Amazon for me, that is very awesome of you, and I totally appreciate that. I just appreciate the fact that you got this for me no matter how you got it for me. And that's awesome. The fact that I needed the one last VHS tape to have all 4 titles to make my really cool mural, and you got it for me. That is fantastic. So I'm very happy to have this. Now I can sit down and watch all 4 VHS tapes, watch the entire series. Definitely can't wait to do that. So that's it for what I got today, so now it's what I watched. And today I checked out some Ancient Mysteries. And the reason why I watched 5 VHS tapes is because these are all 1 episode apiece. And I was doing some work on the new library, so I just popped these in the VCR and just watched all these. I'll name off the ones I watched. I watched The Mysterious Spirits of the Mayans, The Great Pyramids, Pompeii Buried Alive, The Lost People of Chaco Canyon, and Camelot, Legendary Land of Enchantment. So, very, very cool. These are all narrated by Leonard Nimoy, which I love when he narrates documentaries. It's always so great. And I'm just going to talk about, I'm not going to get into each one of these, I'm simply just going to talk about the series altogether. And I gotta say, it's great. It's a lot of fun. I love the idea of this. They talk about kind of sort of mysterious things and, how things were possibly made and all the, everything from, the Mayans and how they disappeared and what their civilization was about, and the Great Pyramids and the mystery of how they built them, and the mystery of the Egyptians and everything that went into that. And they talk about the mummification, all the weird stuff with that. Pompeii Buried Alive, that's great. They talk about the disaster, and they show you all the case, or the molds of all the people who died, and it's just really creepy like that. Lost People of the Chaco Canyon, they talk about just how the civilization basically just upped and disappeared and what that was about. And Camelot, this one's not as weird. They basically just talk about, if it existed or not, if Camelot really existed, and King Arthur really existed, and where he was buried and whatnot. So I know I said I wasn't going to talk about each one, but kind of did there. All in all, it's a decent show. Talking about, again, just mysterious sort of things. Once again, narrated by Leonard Nimoy, which is just fantastic. So all in all, a very good series. Not too much to say about it. If you're into documentaries, if you like watching the typical shows you would see on things like the History Channel, then it's definitely something you're going to watch. I do like the whole mysterious side to it, because not only is it a really good documentary series, but it's also a documentary series about, as it says, ancient mysteries. So very mysterious type of things. And I'm definitely looking forward to getting some more of these VHS tapes, or possibly picking up a few DVDs of the series, because it's definitely something I would highly recommend. So that's about it. Not too much to say about it, but again, if you're into History Channel type documentaries, you love learning about weird and mysterious things, it's definitely something to check out. So there you go, that's it for what I bought when I watched today. Like I said, pretty quick update. Battalion 76, thank you so much for sending me that VHS tape. That was very cool of you. And again, if you got that off of Amazon for me, if you actually ordered that for me, just kudos to you. That was very cool. It's just one of the coolest things anybody's ever done for me, so I really appreciate that. Everybody, go to his YouTube channel down below, which I put a link to. Definitely check him out, sub him, send him some nice comments. He's a great guy, and I really, really appreciate what he did for me. I can't wait to sit down and actually watch that series now. Very cool to have the whole mural. Just very cool to have that entire set now, so thank you so much. Also watching those Ancient Mystery VHS tapes, they were great. It's a good series. I would definitely recommend them. If you're just into just history, if you're into documentaries, it is definitely something to see. You'll absolutely love it. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to see what I bought when I watch tomorrow. See ya.